Hi everyone, Paulo here. Welcome back to the channel. I make how-to videos from subjects like Mac tips, backend, Swift, Salesforce, and game development. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to learn how to install and use Git LFS for versioning larger projects. Git is commonly used to version control text-based files like source code for your applications, where the file size are typically in the KBs and a few megabytes. But with Git LFS, it would allow you to track a larger file size. Let's get into it. Alright, to get Git LFS, go to git-lfs.com. I'll put the links in the description below. So from here, it says Git large file storage, or LFS, replaces large files such as audio, samples, video datasets, and graphics with text pointers inside Git. So in this diagram here, you could see that the code 1 gets uploaded to the remote repository here, while the larger one that we would specify where to track, it would go to the large file storage here. So there are a couple of options to download here. You could download the binary here, or you could use Homebrew or Mac ports. I'm using a Mac here, that's why this option is showing. For Windows, you would have the option to download the executable. So I'm going to use Homebrew. If you haven't used Homebrew yet, check this video out on how to install that. So Homebrew is a command line package manager, which makes things a little bit easier to install. So I'm going to open up the terminal. I'm going to open up the Spotlight here. And simply, I'm going to copy and paste this command like so. And that would install Git LFS for me. And it has a couple of options here. You could add it to the config file, but in my case, I'm gonna treat it on a per project basis. So I'm gonna open up the Finder next from my Spotlight, and I have a directory here where I want to test this out. So here on this directory, I have several files. I have some CSV, README file, a PNG, and a PSD file, and a Python file. So I'm going to open this on a terminal, and just to quickly show you, I still have the same files there. Now, this is not being tracked using version control yet. So to track it, you just type in git init, and that, if you have hidden folders shown, it would show you that there's a Git folder now there. Now to have Git LFS here, you also need to install it. So you say git LFS install, and that would update the Git hooks and also initialize Git LFS. Now if I go git status, I could start tracking which files I want Git LFS to track. So in this case, I want to track the thumbnail PSD. So if I say git LFS track, in parentheses, you could track just the file, or you could do a wildcard. So change it to asterisk.psd, that would track that, and then it would say tracking PSD. And here in my directory here, you would see that there's a git attribute file that got created. So if you like, I could open this in a editor to quickly show you what that file looks like. So here I have VX Code installed, and I open that git attributes file. Basically, this is the command that you type in, and this is what it would track. If you want, you could copy and paste this and put it like so and modify it. Now I have it tracking PSD and PNG. So these two files would be stored on the LFS server, and the rest would be on the remote server. Cool. So now just use git as you normally do. So I could say git add. It would add everything. If I go to git status here, everything is ready to be committed. And I could say git commit, and I say initial commit. That's a bit. Now, For me to push this to the remote support repository, I need to set it up. So I have GitHub here, where I have created a new repository. I just need to give it a name. So I could say Git LFS YouTube. Create a repository. And I could copy this command to immediately push these files. So let me close the other window here. Paste that in. Cool, so the upload is done. So if I go back to GitHub here and do a refresh, sorry, I got a connection to GitHub close here, so let me try that again. Cool. So if now I go to GitHub here, you would see my files are pushed. If I check the PSD file here, you would see that it says it's stored with Git LFS. And the same with my other file, the PNG, which we said we're going to track, it says stored with Git LFS. And this one would just be the normal one. So cool. So there you have it. Sweet and easy way to install Git LFS and how to start tracking your files and pushing them to a remote repository. So I hope you like this video. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel.